Welcome to this week's edition of the Sports Show. Today I'm joined in the studio by Muhibur Rahman Shamim. Welcome, Shamim.
Thank you very much.
The 41-year-old recently returned triumphant from Poland, where he struck gold in 11 categories, returning with 11 certificates and 11 gold trophies. This included success in the categories of the single sticks, double sticks, the paddy sticks, and knife combat. Muhibur attended a tournament which was also represented by 15 other different nations. He was an independent representative of Great Britain. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
How does it feel to be a world champion?
I feel so proud and I'm really happy. On this age I just made it myself, world championship fight. The 15 countries they represent. When the people they watching me, I feel so embarrassed, not embarrassed, so proud, people. I make friends also there over there. So they love me, they get to know them. So that's why I go for a world championship, meeting people, get to know one another.
Wonderful. Did you have have anybody there that you knew, or were they all strangers?
They're not strangers. They're really friendly. They're really friendly to me. So I was staying in the hotel, but I didn't pay for my food or nothing. They pay for my food, everything for me.
What does it mean to you and your family to become a world champion? This is not the first time that you become a world champion or a champion, have you?
Second time that's my world champion.
Okay, when was the first, Shamim?
2014 and 2015 was European Championship, and now end of the 2015 I done another world championship.
If I'm correct, was it in July you won the European Championship?
Yeah, that's right, yes.
Did you train during Ramadan?
I trained in the Ramadan.
How did that affect you?
It doesn't affect me nothing actually. I enjoy myself because I'm waiting for a break my fasting time. Training like a 4 hours training without no water or nothing. I feel thirsty, but I'm okay because during the night I've been drinking a lot of water, so I'm okay. So I find it easy.
The reason why I ask you is, obviously in every single sport there's a little bit of controversy where it's felt by managers and coaches and those who feel they know the human body better than other people. They argue that people who are fasting, their performance levels drop, whether it's in football, cricket or any other sports. I myself, as you know, have been running the British 10K for the last 3 years during Ramadan, no problems. So you haven't faced any problems either?
I never face a problem because I'm used to this, because I train my body like this to be used to. During the Ramadan time, people, they sleep and read Quran, everything, because I do same things, but I train. So that's why my body is used to.
Do you change your timetable slightly? Do you keep your training at the end of the day or after you break your fast, or you stick to a normal routine?
I can train anytime I want because for me it doesn't matter to me. I can train after when I'm fasting or before I break my fast. I train really hard because as soon as I break my fast, I can eat a lot or I can drink a lot of water. So that's why I just keep on training. Before it was Taraweeh. After the Taraweeh, I train also because of my whole day going to be really nice.
That's very impressive. For the benefit of the viewers, Taraweeh, which he just mentioned here, is a late night Ramadan prayers. It's a lengthy prayer at the end of the fasting day, and it takes place for the duration of the month of Ramadan as well. And Shamim actually trains after that. So well done on that. Now, talk to me about Doce, which is the discipline that you've adopted for your martial arts.
Doce, when I started doing martial art, because I'm a martial artist since 1990. Before 1990, when I used to go to school, so I used to do a little bit of a sport. My teacher used to teach me in a school, so I get interesting with this martial art. So I used to watch a lot of movies like Bruce Lee's, Muhammad Ali, Prince Nassim, boxing. So I used to enjoy myself.
What did you like about Bruce Lee?
Bruce Lee, because he's amazing. His footworks. He's like a star. So every move he do like a knife, sticks. We do same stuff like a Bruce Lee do. So Bruce Lee do Jeet Kune Do. Has to do a Jeet Kune Do also. Okay. So Bruce Lee used to do a lot of martial art. That's why Bruce Lee said, take everything and make a master of everything. It's not master of nothing, but he can be a master of something. So I take all of them out, and I make one is master Doce Paris, because I'm going to make a master of that. I can see a end of the Doce Paris, be a master of the Doce Paris. So I know where my ending.
And when did you start martial arts? When did you take it up seriously?
1990, I take it seriously. Then I dropped, and again I work in, and I didn't continue not training. Again, 1993, 1994, I be serious, dedicated. I want 1991 in this country, I was in silver medal in Thai boxing.
Okay.
And
This is a national championship?
that was a national championship. Then slowly, I was going to the martial art. Like when I met in the Doce Philippine people, and I said, this is for me.
So you've traveled to the Philippines?
Yeah, I traveled to the Philippines also.
Okay. How did you find that as an experience?
Yeah, it's a nice. I met a masters like in Cebu City. It's a good masters, world grand masters. They are lawyers.
Okay.
So I find they nice people. They train me whole day. Doing sticks, knife, all this other style they do. And also they do like a mana empty hand and boxing, Philippine boxing, and also they do sparring. They like stick, you do sparring like a whole day long. You do whole day long. You sparring when you sparring with the sticks.
All day,
yeah,
just like the films.
Yeah,
all
like
day.
the films. Yeah, whole day. Because I'm going for a training and not for anything else. So I'm just training, just building myself, become a good fighter, good discipline, and a good person.
Well, I've got a very important question. Now tell me, when you were traveling back from Poland, after collecting so much gold and silverware during this World Championship, did they stop you at customs?
No.
Did they try to charge you extra for luggage?
No.
No? No at all? Did you just flash them your trophies and walk through?
No, just my trophy was inside in the bag, and the trophy you get extra medal.
Yes.
Like a gold medal extra you get.
Did you wear your medals through customs like Mr. T?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah, I did. I just come along because I got so much medal because I put it inside in carrier bag.
That must have been
and that
crazy.
was too much. I said, let me put it in the next. People watching me, like they looking at me, like I said, I'm enjoying myself. They thinking of where's he coming from. Everybody
where's he coming from? All these medallions.
Yeah, but some people they asking me like, where you coming from? I said I went to the World Championship. They said, oh, congratulations, and then they welcoming me. So I said, oh, thank you very much.
Wonderful. Now, as a lad growing up in the East End of London, you've grown up here and you spent your whole life in the East End of London. Do you think being involved in martial arts has kept you away from trouble?
Yes, I find it by myself because let me give you an example of myself. As soon as I learned the martial art, I see a lot of aggressive. As soon as you go outside in the state, you met different kind of people. They got different mentality, so that they have. So they try to approach you. So you just walked away, nothing is there. Because you learn martial art, discipline, right. Good person. He said it's not worth it, just walked away from the martial art. You keep away from the trouble. You're not going to go involved in the trouble. You're not going to fight with anybody.
So if I was to live on air now, square up to you and push you around, your first reaction would be to avoid me?
No, if you come into pushing me, I just move. And you just be there, so I'm just walking away. I'm just going to go walk away from you.
Right, that's very good to hear. It's very reassuring actually. Right. You teach martial arts weekly at a local school?
Yes.
Okay. Where does that take place?
Every Tuesday, Brady Arts Center, 6 to 8. So I teach sticks fight, knife combat, and also double sticks. And also we got forms in Philippines. Different martial art, they say they got kata. In a karate, they say kata. Taekwondo, they say forms. We call like a Philippine forms. That's why we go advanced. So if I just translate to the forms, how they do forms, if I just keep my hand there, and somebody coming to me, and I can do like a judo, they like a jiu-jitsu they do, I can make that move, the same move I can do it.
I totally get what he's saying, by the way.
Because it's same category actually, because I'm studying martial artists, because it's martial art, it's same technique. If I'm just sitting down like this, and somebody coming to, or just lock me on that move, I can get out from this move, and I can do something else. They will be shocked because this is my passion, and I can't even say that's my hobby. It used to be my hobby. Now it's becoming my passion and legacy. Leave the legacy behind, so I can give it to the people knowledge they want to come.
If you or your children, boys or girls, would like to be trained by a world and European champion, we've included Shamim's contact details at the bottom of the screen. Please feel free to contact him. To talk about the classes and also to join if you wish to do so. Now Shamim, who were you trained by? Do you have any notable teachers that you want to mention?
That was first when I started boxing.
Yes.
That was St. George's in Shadwell, used to be called. We used to pay these days 20p for a boxing. 20p for a box. We just pay. We don't have to pay 20p. If you pay there for a club, he's going to be happy because he's buying tools, gloves, everything.
Yes.
We used to call him like a Billy, like a Billy. We used to call him Billy. So he used to train us. He's got a club in a Poplar, in a boxing club. He opened the club in a. He's a trainer. He's an old man, but he used to be a good trainer in a boxing.
Anybody else?
I got another trainer after when I finished my GCSE, going to the Bournemouth, stayed with my sister in Bournemouth. That was 90. His name was Kay. He's my trainer. Like a kicker, Thai boxing. He was the world champion on that time. So he used to see me like walking around to the street, going my brother-in-law restaurant eating. He said, "Oh, IQ boy, I needed to come to my club, because I can teach you something." I said, "What do you want to teach me?" He said, "Fight." I said, No, I'm scared of fight. I don't want to fight." He said, "No, just come along and see." When I went to the club, I saw boys, girls, everyone, This English people, like, Then there is no Asian people when I went to the Bournemouth. Only restaurant worker I saw. I'm the only youngsters from East London. And I saw everybody like training. When I started training with them, the condition they make, it's like a rock. And I said, "Don't hit me harder and nothing." When I start training with them, amazing. With the sparring, with the ring, everything. With the first day, they put me to the sparring. Because I can do a boxing, but I can't even do a kicking. Then I learn slow kicking, and I can like defend myself when they come to attack me. But they're not going really hard on me. But they're going really easy because I'm learning on that time, like Muay Thai. And the boxing boys, they see I'm perfect. I'm okay.
I'm hoping that Billy and Kay would be watching this interview at some point, and if they do, they should take great pride in the fact knowing
I'm really
that,
proud. I'm pleased to my teachers. They was teaching me.
And if they do watch this video, they should take great pride in knowing that they contributed towards creating a world and European champion. So after many years of fighting and taking up and experimenting with different disciplines, you've now decided that Doce Pares is the discipline for you going forward.
That's right. It's the Doce Pares. It's part of me now. It's everything to me. Well, before I do Doce Pares, I met one of the grandmaster in Europe. His name is Danny Guba. After the Danny Guba, they separated, from the Danny Guba and Erma Alexander. I stick with Erma Alexander. He was my trainer. Erma Alexander, he's a well-known person. He's a world champion. My teacher, they was looking after me, always looking after me like a brother.
We're now going to switch off the cameras and indulge in a sport of sparring, myself and Shamim, where I hope to teach him a few new tricks to implement in his career. But before doing that, also, I'd like to wish him the very best of luck in his career ahead. The 41-year-old has absolutely no signs or has no intention of giving up as yet, and we wish him the best with his career ahead. Thank you for watching The Sports Show.